Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Delana Show. Today I'm going to make a video to show you how to rename multiple files. As you can see here, I'm having an issue on this folder. I have files that I need to rename because the way they are not working properly on my iPod. So I realized there are these brackets that I have to remove next to the numbers, and as you can see there, I have 100 files on this folder, so I can't rename them one by one. So I need some task to help me to do it quickly. So to go straight to the point, I'm going to ask you to click on Control and Shift on the keyboard, and then right click with your mouse to bring the menu that comes when you right click. But this time, because we press Control and Shift, we're going to have this option of open Windows, open command windows here. So we're going to click there. We're going to have the command prompt that will come, and here we're going to use a tool that exists in Windows that will help us to do this. This tool is called PowerShell. So we're going to type PowerShell, power in one word, PowerShell in one word, and then we're going to press enter. So if everything is fine, we're going to have a PS in front and then the directory where you want to change your file. So this is the directory work audio on the D directory. This is where I want to do the changes of this file. So I'm going to push it a little bit here to see what's happening. So what you're going to type, we're going to start typing in small letter get, and then you're going to put a minus sign, child item. Just make sure you type it properly, and then we're going to put a space, and then we're going to put a star, and then we're going to put a minus, and then we need to put the extension of the file that we want to use, what the type of the file that I want to change. The file I want to change, as you can see here, they are MP3 files. So I'm going to type MP3, and then I'm going to put a space, and then I'm going to put a bar like that. Just look for it on your keyboard, and then I'm going to put another space, and then I'm going to write for each. For each will be in one word and in small, all in small letters. So I'm going to write for each. So make sure you spell it as I'm writing that. You just write it that way. So I'm going to put another space and then put a open curly bracket. So a curly bracket, an open one. We're going to put another, we're going to close it, but at the end, just follow me, and then we're going to type this commandlet. I think these things are called commandlet. Rename, it's called rename item. So rename, and then we put a minus sign, and then we write item like that. Rename item. So after writing that rename item, you put another space, and then you look for the $sign, and then you look for, and then you write a underscore with the $sign like that together, and then you put a space. So we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna look for the $sign. Just write the $sign, and then write an underscore next to the $sign. This time we're gonna put a dot to call a function. So we're gonna write name, and then we're gonna put another dot, and then we're gonna write replace, and then we're gonna open a bracket. This is a normal bracket, it's not a curly bracket. So we're going to write it. We're gonna open the bracket, and then we're gonna say which character we want to change. So we're going to start with this open bracket that we want to remove. Then we're going to use the double quotes. As you see there, I put the first one, and then I put the second one. Then I'm gonna, in between them, I'm gonna put an open bracket. So I need to have an open bracket. So I'm going to write that bracket, because it's a bracket here that I want to remove. So the one on the left, and then after the bracket and the double quotes, we're going to put a comma, and after the comma we're going to specify what we want to replace them with, because we want to remove we want nothing there. So we're going to just put those double quotes, those two double quotes with nothing in between, because we want this bracket to be replaced with nothing. So after that, we're just going to close that one, because this one we open it to replace, and then we're going to close it here. And then after that, we're just going to close this for each, because it's a loop. So we open it here with the curly bracket, and then we're going to close this loop with another curly bracket at the end. So we are going to have it this way. So if there is no problem, we should not be getting an error like some things in red coming. So if after pressing enter you have some red thing, just check that, check if you type the thing the way I typed here. It's going to depend. You're not going to put this open bracket if you are not looking to remove the open bracket on your file name. So it should be adapted with what you want to change, and the extension here of .mp3 will be the extension of what your file. If your file, for example, you have like WMV, you have to write WMV here. Okay, so let's press enter and see what happens. I'm gonna press enter. As you can see, I didn't have any problem. You see, it went to the next line with no error, no red stuff. And if you check my file's name here, you will see the bracket on the left on all the files are gone there. Okay, so I still need to remove the bracket, this one on the right side. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna type the same thing. So I'm not going to be typing and let you watch me typing again. I'm just going to use an arrow here to get the same code that I had before. I'm just going to change, because if you press the arrow up, you should have the same test that you did before coming back. So I'm going to just change that bracket here, this open bracket. I'm going to change it to a closed bracket because I want it to look like the one on the right side, on the one there on my file name. So it's gonna remove all of them, and then replace them with the empty character as we did before. So I'm just going to press enter. If there isn't any problem, you see I'm going to the next line with no problem, and you can see here all the files are changed and all those two brackets are removed. So this is how you do it with multiple how you rename multiple files or change multiple files using PowerShell. It can be useful, especially if you have a lot of files like I have here. 100 files is a lot of files. So I'm going to stop this video here. I hope that you guys will subscribe if you like this video. Please like the video and subscribe on the channel. It's gonna help me and give me strength to make more video for you guys. It was De La Nation. Take care. I will see you next time. Goodbye.